young designer, but remember, Susan is an artist. So she approaches design from that eye as well. But she started in this industry in a very popular pants company. As Susan said, when they would open their season, the buyers would be lining up to come in and place their orders for the major department stores. And she talks about the family so lovingly. And now when we are doing pants from the Graver collection, this is Susan Graver weekend, but you can wear this Monday to Friday, weekend, morning to night. This is a perfect travel pant. I have friends that are in a train coming back from Florida right now. Our Russell and Ebby, safe travels, boys. I mean, this is something you could be in a plane, train, automobile. RVs are on the rise right now. You're going anywhere in this pant. So it's my pick of the show because it's easy, it's clean, there's not a shaper in sight, thank you very much. And at $63.13, this premium material, which is a very high-end material, was a great price. Sadly, we found we can't get this back in stock. It's an easy pull on. It looks like a zipper with a proper button, but it's not. It looks like those great little side pockets. It's not. So there's absolutely nothing that's going to show through any of the tops that you put on top of this. And it's my pick of the show because we also are saving you about 20 bucks and we have regular and petite. And it is the first day ever at this low price. And we've got some great colors for you. So classic black, yes, please, and thank you. Again, petite inseam 28, regular inseam 31. It's a cotton span, so you'll wear this year round, and you machine wash and tumble dry. And by the way, Susan Graver materials never pill, they never fade, they never get weird. It's awesome. Then we go into driftwood, and driftwood would be really cool with the animal print boots. Our bonus buy that I have in Jane's closet clearance coming up in about 45 minutes. There's that driftwood. We've seen that color in some of the other clothes tonight, and certainly you can do more shopping at QVC.com. I see green, I see go. Most limited though is the load in green. We got 50 in petite and we've got 100 in the regular. And then we also have this in a beautiful navy blue. Fewer than 100 in the regular, 3 dozen in the petite. So Beth, full disclosure,
Yes.
I am actually in the regular inseam, which was fine.
Okay.
I know, which was fine when I had my higher heels on. But then I was like, okay, I'm going to wear the Linvale Judith, which is just about a 2-inch heel. These pants are so good. I just have them cuffed under. I don't have any like fashion tape on it. I didn't put any pins in it. I mean, this is such a great, leg opening. And yes, those are our gorgeous Linvale booties that are coming up in my show.
Fantastic with those boots.
Right? So it's
yes.
I just wanted to point that out. Get your regular inseam, but there are times when you buy a pant and then you change to a shoe that's a little bit lower, and this totally did it. But like we said, there's not a shaper in sight. It's so comfortable. These are again extra small through our. Do we have 5X in these? Because it's not on my card. It's the only one I didn't write. Oh no, 5X. I did write it down. I'm in the QVC small. I'm in the regular. I would buy the petite. It's just we don't always have samples, in the petite. But I would get the petite size small. That's what I'm in right now, the regular size small. And if I had a heel on, a higher heel, I could get away with a higher inseam. And sometimes I'll do both with a price like this. Why not?
Why not?
The shorter inseam with like your little sneaks, and then maybe the regular inseam, which once again is 31 inches for the regular, 28 inches for the petite. So let's talk about premium stretch because it feels great. It feels so comfortable, but it looks so good too. And I love that it's cotton rich.
So premium stretch happens to be my favorite pants fabric, not just from Susan's collection, but ever seriously in my entire life. I love it that much. I wear premium stretch almost every day in some capacity. It is 88% cotton, 12% spandex. So that breathability is there. I wear my premium stretch year round, little more substance to these, which I love. They make me feel solid. I stole that word from Susan and it's totally accurate. I feel held in, even though they're not shapewear. I feel smoothed out. These are a little bit of a lighter weight of premium stretch. So not as heavy, like if you have Susan's cargo pants in premium stretch, those have a little bit more weight to them, but it's still that same amazing fabric, still that same stretch stretch and recovery so I don't get bagging in the knees. The rear end isn't droopy at the end of the day. Easy pull on style. So you do have that full flat elastic waistband. For me at 5'7", it's hitting just below my belly button.
Hmm.
Smooth all the way around. You do
Yeah.
have faux pockets in the front and then that faux fly. And then you have a real button. So it actually, you have that proper trouser look. Again, if you want to tuck a little top in or do a half tuck, you have that beautiful button. But for me, I've been wearing this very fine gauge sweater knit over these pants the
And
entire
I'm
show. You
dressed like a
can see the
toddler. I've got all these layers on because I don't
I
have
love
time to
it.
change. You know,
I
we,
love
we
it.
learned that in the early days of QVC. Like if you don't have a co-host like Courtney to help you out, you know, it's going to be a 5-minute get into a new outfit coming up, and
Right.
I don't want to shock everybody. So I actually have 2 tops on tonight, but you know, thank you, Susan Graver. This is a Susan Graver tank that I keep in my closet at work at all time. I mean, the other thing is there's almost like I don't want to say the word suede, but there's almost like a beautiful brushed
Mm.
hand to this fabric. So
Ooh,
it's not shiny.
yes.
So it really looks so expensive. And I think if you love liquid knit, this is going to feel like that, but the look is a little bit more, I think, upscale, looks more expensive. We love the fact that this was only $63.13. We really work hard to bring you the best prices in everything at QVC, whether it's clothes tonight, we've got a big day of clothing tomorrow, whether it's shoes on Tuesday, in the kitchen with David, you're maybe shopping down home with David right now. We work really hard on our prices. And with 100 of these out the door, what really blows me away is we were able to then say, okay, this is a pant that we can't get back in stock. And honestly, we could run this pant for the next 10 years because wide legs come in and then skinnies come in and low
But a
rise come
straight
in
leg,
and
that's
mom
forever.
jeans come up. But the
Yeah.
point about this silhouette is it is always in style. You know, you can look at a painter's pant, which is now back in stock. I made my daughter get a pair. I'm like, oh my gosh, I used to wear them. You have to get them. There are certain looks that are very dated, and then eventually 30 years later, they come back in style. This is the pant, like those black
It's
velvets
a
I tell you
classic.
about, that I pull out
Yeah.
every year. I look at them, I try them on, I'm like, yep, they're going back in. This is investment dressing. So
Perfect.
I'd love
So
to
this
take
is like
everybody
a
through the colors again,
Oh, okay.
Beth, just to make sure everybody knows what's
Of
happening,
course.
because this is selling like hotcakes. We do
Yay, it's so
5X through
good.
extra, extra small. And obviously we have the black, but we do that for you in both the regular inseam and the petite. And many people are picking up more than one. That's going to only be $22.06 a month on our Easy Pay plan, making sense if you wear a lot of black. Get 2 in black. When one's in the wash, your favorite pants will be waiting for you in the closet. Beth was showing you that beautiful driftwood. We talked about driftwood a couple times in the show tonight. So driftwood is available, smooth and elegant. That's going to look great with the animal print booties I have coming up for you in about a half hour. Then we have it in Loden green. Think of this as your neutral. Don't think you have to wear that with green. Now, if you want the Loden green in petite, we're down to the final 2 dozen. And we also have it in the regular, but not many, fewer than 100. And then here's navy. So that's why people are getting more than one color. They love the look. These are all classic colors. The
And the
navy,
fabric,
oh, I mean, and it's
the fabric is
so
the best.
easy to take care of. I mean, my husband went off to the dry cleaner the other day and he had a bunch of stuff for my daughter. He had some stuff for him. He looked at me and he's like, do you have any dry cleaning? And I said, no. And as he walked out the door, I thought, it's funny. In the last year and a half, I have rarely bought anything outside of QVC. Even now, we have a lot of like occasion dresses at QVC.com. I just bought my
Yeah.
outfit for the Customer Choice Beauty Awards that I'll be co-hosting with Sean in
Oh,
October. Beautiful dress.
fabulous.
I'll tell you guys all about it. But here's the thing. Everything pretty much at QVC is washable. So since my whole
Mhm.
wardrobe comes from here, I looked at it and I'm like, no. And with what I'm saving on that dry cleaning bill, I'm going to go ahead and get another great pair of pants from Susan Graver. You know, why
And
not?
it's so funny that you're saying that because I am literally so spoiled by Susan's collection. I realize for the last year and a half, we've all kind of been in comfort mode,
Ah,
but I've been that way for so long because Susan creates the weekend collection. That's what these premium stretch pants are from. All about bringing style to your comfy pieces. It's about easy care. I honestly don't remember the last time I took anything to the dry cleaner because I'm so used to caring for my fabrics at home. And with a pant like this, Susan, as you said, Jane earlier, started in the pant
She did.
industry. She really knows how to create a proper trouser for a
Yeah.
woman's
Do you
silhouette.
remember the
And here
names, Beth? It was like parts, counterparts,
it
and
was counterparts
it was a
and
counterparts.
particulates or
Yeah, there
something
was
like
this
that. Yes.
cute little name, and they were known. They were
Adorable.
known. I love her
Yes.
story as a young designer, being there and watching the buyers come in New York City from all those major department stores and buying and buying and buying. So like everything down to the millimeter in a
Yeah.
trouser, in a pant, makes the world
Has to
of
fit.
difference. And you know, we're one big
Has to
happy
fit.
family here at QVC. And I remember Dennis Basso once said something that made me say, wow. And he said, designing something simple is so much harder to do at a lower
Harder.
price point, because when it is simple, it has to be perfection. And therefore, you're spending a lot of money. As you see our models, as you see Beth, as you see me in this pant, you look at it and say, there's no reason why there shouldn't be a 1 in front of the $63 if it was from that line that you're seeing. The beauty of buying it here is Susan is QVC. So everything is cut to our size specifications. It's not like, you know, I went to the
Yes.
store once, a true
Right.
story with one of our stylists. I bought everything from a 2 to a 12. True story.
Oh,
At a high-end
I've done that
department store.
too.
Like
Mhm.
literally 10 different sizes, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 6 different sizes. This one is cut to QVC sizing. If you get anything
That's
home.
such a great point.
Right. I
Yeah,
mean, and if
because
you,
I'm consistent in sizing in Susan's collection.
and all
I
of
I think
QVC. Like
hardly
unless we
and
say
all of
it's, yeah,
QVC.
unless we say
Yes.
this is not a QVC fit and we throw a
Mhm.
size chart on the air, you're well assured, and we, you know, we show you. We're really not going to give you unforgiving fabrics. However, this whole show has been clearance. And if you're new to QVC, I want to remind you of something else. We have one thing, free exchanges. So if you get this home and you wish you changed a color, an inseam, or a size, sending it back to us and getting a new one is free. You don't have to pay for that. But if you do get it home and you're like, nah, not for me, just because it's clearance doesn't mean you're stuck with it, okay? So you have 30 days also to love it or return it. So we've sold how many? Oh my gosh, 200 out the door. I always like to sadly say that's 200 we won't get back in stock. Regular and petite, 31 and 28 inches, so it's a little bit of a longer inseam. It's a full pant, not an ankle pant. We have it in black. You'll see that on me for the rest of the night. That is the most popular. We have it in driftwood. That is running neck and neck with the black. We have it in our loading green, most limited, and then we have it in your navy. Okay, so there is just something about a beautiful scarf, right? As a knitter, I've made a lot of them. A lot. And this is a stitch that wouldn't be impossible for an experienced knitter, but it really wouldn't be fun. You know, knitting a scarf is usually the first thing. I taught one of my best friends, Russell, to knit during the time when we were all staying